Morning news opens with a soft piano cue as a calm narrator shares a story from the Swat Valley, a girl who grows from a school child into a global symbol of resilience. This story is based on a true story. The screen fills with mountains, bright classrooms, and the girl who spoke out for every girl's right to learn. The path traces her life in Swat, the moment she survived a targeted attack in 2012, the Nobel Peace Prize she shared in 2014 at age 17, and the ongoing work of a fund that supports education initiatives, scholarships, and policy advocacy to open school doors for girls everywhere. It feels both distant and intimate, like a whisper traveling from a remote valley to your kitchen. Back at home, the kitchen table becomes a launchpad for a small, bright idea. A 16-year-old in town watches the clip with her little brother. If one girl can change a world, she says, then 100 little actions can change a town. Her parents listen. The mother, a high school teacher, whispers that learning is a kind of courage. Courage practiced at home, in libraries, and on playgrounds just as surely as in the classroom. The father, who runs a cafe, smiles. If a girl could stand up in a place where people doubted her right to learn, we can stand up in our own town. They craft a plan, a fundraiser inspired by the fund to help girls access schooling, scholarships, and futures. A simple poster slogan: education is a doorway, courage is the key. A mural idea, a list of local partners, and an education day at the school. Stories from local students, a book swap, a mini science fair, and a portion of every donation to the fund. Yet the town energy is weary. The spring festival was ruined by a storm. The event must surprise people into showing up. A live storytelling corner. A grandmother shares a memory of a girl who traveled far for safer schools. A teacher talks of a local teen starting a tutoring circle. A donor match doubles impact. A quiet librarian reveals a personal pledge to sponsor a girl's education elsewhere, inspired by the courage she saw in the headlines. That evening, a letter arrives from a beneficiary, thanking Bright River for believing in her right to learn. A drawing of mountains and a bright school travels across miles, a reminder that education travels farther than any border. As the day closes, the narrator notes that this story's courage travels across valleys, into towns, into futures. How would your family choose to stand up for education if it could transform not just one life, but an entire community?